What's up, gaming gang? My name is Arcanine and I welcome you all to this first Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle on this channel. If you don't know me, my name is Arcanine. I will post Pokemon related stuff on Tuesdays, I think. Tuesdays or Wednesdays, we haven't really decided this. On this new channel called the GamingGangCommunity, which is basically, yeah, you already heard Oscar and So What's Your Problem explain that and stuff. But today, it is Pokemon Tuesday. We can keep with Tuesday things. People, today we are back with Pokemon Tuesdays. Today we have a X and Y. No, X and Y. That's past. That's so 2014. We are 2015 right now. We're facing up against Alexandre, a guy that I just found out on the stream. We decided to have a battle. Turns out it was a pretty good battle. I got a team showing Keldeo, Choice Spec Keldeo. It is a monster with his Choice Specs, Skulls and Secret Swords and stuff. I have a Sylveon, bulky as shit. I have a Mega Metagross, I have a bulky Landers, I have the Devil itself, Talonflame, and I have a Latios, which is just defogging to Talonflame. It sort of goes hand in hand with Talonflame. Alexander in other part, he is a human being, I can guarantee you that. He has a Garchomp, that majestic land shark. He has a Greninja, which is banned. We cannot use it anymore. Alexander, stop using Greninja, it's just haxy as fuck. He has a Gallade, probably Mega. He has a Rotom Wash, he has a Ferrothorn, and he has a Talonflame. We share that Talonflame combo, Wombo. I'm thinking of more of a special orientated Rotom Wash since we have the Ferrothorn. Landers don't really... No, not Landers. My Landers is physical defensive. But Garchomp could be Scarfed. Looking at the team, it's looking more of a bulky variant since we have Talonflame and Greninja and Gallade, which is all very much just going for the hyper offensive, which is more of a glass cannons, which means in Pokemon terms really offensive but cannot take hits. That's why I think the Garchomp is more of a bulky attacker. Looking at my team, I also have a lot of glass cannons. I have a all-invested Metagross just in speed and attack just to get more damage output, and then I have Talonflame, cannot take hits, and with Rocks Up it just demolishes itself. So with all the recall from Braybird and Flabberblast and stuff. We have Keldeo as well. It can take some hits, let's be honest, but not too many. Landers and Sylveon, this is my core. They take hits really well. They work really well together. I love physical defensive Landers, and Latios is just there dealing out hits with his life form and defogging rocks. So, without further ado, let's jump right into this Wi-Fi match. So as we can see of his team, he does have a Ferrothorn, and I predict him to lead off with it because it gets access to Stealth Rock, Spike, Leech Hit, everything that could be annoying as hell. So I lead off when I Keldeo, totally knowing that Keldeo can easily wreck a physical defensive Ferrothorn with a Secret Sword. He, on the other hand, he does not know that, so his Ferrothorn gets just wrecked in half, first turn, down goes the Ferrothorn, and I am in a good position. Because Ferrothorn was the only thing that really walled my Talonflame, except for that Rotom, which I already predicted was special defensive, not physical defensive, so I'm good at that point. He goes out into his Talonflame, threats out my Keldeo, I switch in my Landers, and look how good I eat this Braybird up. Holy moly, look at that. It does... Okay, it actually does more than I thought. But Talonflame goes in, go for the Braybird. He does show me that he's Life Orb, which is good information in the future, because then I could, like, know that he has the possibility to switch up moves, so I do know he's not locked into one move, so I think I could stay in, then he wrecks me with something else. Like a U-turn, I don't really know. So he goes out into Rotom, knowing he cannot really touch my Landers. I set up my Stealth Rock, which means that his Talonflame that just switched out is just going to be wrecked by the Stealth Rocks. So he just get penetrated by them rocks, just slashing and slipping up that Talonflame's wings. I predict him to go for the Hydro Pump. He actually predict me to switch out into probably the Keldeo to take the Hydro Pump, but I actually switch into my Latios to take either of the Hydro Pump or the Thunderbolt. And it actually shows me that he doesn't even carry Volt Switch, he just carries Thunderbolt for damage. I go for the Draco Meteor, and look how much damage that does! And that shows me that he is special defensive. Otherwise, he was just about to get fucked up by that Draco Meteor either way. So then he shows me that he actually carries Volt Switch. So this is an interesting interesting Rotom set with both Volt Switch and Thunderbolt. So he switches out. He does not want to get his Rotom wrecked at this point. He just wants to preserve it for the Talonflame probably. He goes out into the banned Smogon Frog. Please stop using it. It's so annoying. Everyone still uses this thing. So I go to Sylveon predicting either Ice Beam or the Dark Pulse. He goes for the Ice Beam of course. But funny part is that I think he brought the wrong Greninja. Because as you can see, there was no Protean who kicked in before the Ice Beam. So that's why I think he brought the wrong Greninja, because he actually messaged me that what the hell was this. He goes on to do Talonflame. I go for the Protect just to scout if he carries the Gong Shot. Because if he do, then I just have a safe switch into my Metagross, but he does not. As you can see, he just switched out into his Talonflame, so I just wasted my turn kind of right there. I go out into my not to my Talonflame. He goes out into his Talonflame. Die, you idiot. I go out into my Landers, pretty much soaking up any hits. Not really, because it looks to be a 5-hit KO, but in that time he probably will be dead. As you can see, he's dead next turn by himself. So he's just gonna have one last turn to do something. He decided to go for the Flablis. Wow, English is hard. He decided to go for the Flablis. I decided to just stay in with my Landers, just to let him take the hit, and nothing else on my team really wants to take a Flablitz or a... I could have went out into my Metagross predicting a Brave Bird, but it wasn't worth it, because as you can see, he did actually go for the Flablitz, which actually would have been a 1-hit KO on my Metagross. Now he goes on into Kakashaki again. He does actually... I do decide to stay in with my Landers. That was a bad move, as you can see in a moment. He does take out my Landers, and I'm sorry about that, buddy. You did your job. You did shit, Landers. But now I can go out into my Red Devil thing. I can go for the Priority Brave Bird. Probably just... Not even probably, just one-shotting that Greninja, and it feels so good. Every time one-shot a Greninja with a Talonflame, you should just give yourself an applaud. That was my sad applaud. He goes onto the Garchomp, and this is where things get sketchy, because I go into my Sylveon because I forgot that I just sacked off my Landers, and he goes for the Sword stance. And this is really bad, because I don't have my Landers with Intimidate, and he can Earthquake absolutely everything on my team except for the Talonflame, but Talonflame cannot one-shot the Garchomp, and then he can just Shrek me with a Dragon Claw. So he goes for the Earthquake. That is going to be an easy 1-hit KO on my Sylveon. Down goes my Sylveon. You did your work, buddy. Look how cute Sylveon is. It's just gorgeous, man. I love Sylveon so much. I go into my Latios. He I think he was bulky and thought he could take a Life or Draco Meteor, but no. Wrong, buddy. You failed on your test. Garchomp cannot take a Draco Meteor from a Life or Latios. That's just facts, dude. That's just facts. Look how much damage I did to your special defensive Rotom, and you thought you can take one hit. Nuh-uh, buddy. He goes on to choose Gallade. Since I'm -2 by the Draco Meteor, I can not afford to losing my Latios at this point, so I decided to switch in Metagross. My best switching at this point. I cannot switch in my Lander because he's dead. He goes for the Mega Evolution. He just goes to the Trunk Shoot. What am I talking about? He actually, never mind, he just goes for the Psycho Cut, does nothing to my Metagross. I decided to be fancy as well. I'm just gonna pull off my little purple evolution thing. Super duper mega Shinkan. I think that's how you say it in Japanese. I Mega Evolve as well, grows an X on my face and an amazing amount of claws. He goes for the close combat, and I was so scared that it was going to kill me since I have no invested in any sort of bulk. He does not kill me, surprisingly enough. And I get a set headbutt, which is gonna wreck this Gallade, since he's -1 defense. And last but not least, he just have a Rotom with 30% left. And now he has 25% left. And that's where he decided to run, because he had no chance of me winning. I could have just... I could have actually taken out with my Metagross, but... Yeah, I had my Latios, I had my Talonflame, I had my Calio, I had everything left. So he had no chance of winning there with his little pathetic Rotom. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Pokemon Tuesday. If you do, a like rating will be much appreciated. If you want to see more Pokemon related stuff, you can always go down to my channel. Link will be in the description below. I post more Pokemon related stuff, like more X and Y Wi-Fi battle, and I actually do a Spirit Gold Nuzlocke at this point, and it is awesome. You should go and check that out if you want. And check out all the other YouTubers that's working on this Gaming Gang Community channel project. We have Oscar, we have Casper, we have Casper the one pager, the same guy. Yeah, do that. Without further ado, this has been the Arcanine. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned and stay awesome, guys. Bye.